everyone, welcome back. Today's tutorial is inspired by Disneyland's new Attractionista dolls. Off camera, I already turned myself into a pastel grape. Now I'm going to dip into my wolf palette, and using the yellow with a tiny bit of water, I'm going to paint on my new lids on my eyes. I'm going to paint onto my lids my new eyes. Next I dip into the green, same thing, I activate it with water and I paint on my new eye color. Next I mix the white and purple and make a medium purple and paint on my new lids. For all these steps I'm using very small flat synthetic brushes to achieve the best application. Next I take my BH 2nd edition palette, I dip into the matte black and outline my new crease with a short shader brush. Then I slowly shade it downwards. Taking my favorite liquid eyeliner, this one is from NYC, I outline everything and create a winged eyeliner, and I even make a new pupil. And I am doing these steps really slowly because liquid liner can go from really nice to a hot mess in 2 seconds, so I definitely take my time. Going back into the green and taking a tiny bit of white, I create a highlight in my eye. Then I take some of the white and create a dot on the pupil to look like shine. Taking a black hole pencil, I line my waterline. Then I go back to my liquid liner and I create kind of like a small point in my tear duct area. Next I take my Inglot AMC gel liner, this is number 74 and it's a deep purple, and I fill in my brows. If you're in need of an amazing gel eyeliner that does not budge, definitely pick this one up, it's amazing. I go back into my BH palette and I pick up some of the pink and I apply this as blush. Next I take Nightingale lip pencil from MAC and I line my lips. Next I take LA Girl Cosmetics matte pigment gloss in black currant and I fill in my lips. I go back into my wolf palette and I pick up some of the black and I fill in my chest. Taking the purple shade, I start filling in my bat friend on my shoulder. I dip into the yellow cream paint and I fill in his eyes. Then I take some of the green and I fill in his eye color. I take some of the white and with a tiny bit of purple, I fill in his ears. Going back to that deep matte purple, I fill in his top hat. Mixing some of the purple with the tiny bit of white, I make a lavender shade and I fill in his ribbon. Going back to that matte purple, I fill in the bottom of the top hat. Then I go back into my wolf palette, this time I'm taking the black and I outline everything, so I outline the bottom of his top hat and his ears just to make him stand out. I pick up some more of that purple and add shading to his face and to his wings. Going back to that black for my wolf palette, I fill in his mouth. Then I create all the details in his face and outline his face and finish outlining everything. Taking a deep purple, I add shading to his wings. I dip into the wolf white and I fill in his little fangs, so I kind of create like little triangles. I dip back into that black cream paint for my wolf palette and I fill in scalloped edges, and this is going to be the top of my coat. Off camera, I fill in my coat with a metallic blue eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. I go back into my wolf black and I create lines to kind of look like the flap of my coat. Then I dip into the silver and I fill in the silver hardware. And then the last thing that I do is I fill in the outsides of my silver hardware. And here's the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely want to create some of the other dolls in this collection. I'll put a link to our blog down below so you can see all the pictures of the dolls, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!